Hello everyone. Today, I'll be sharing with you 5 reasons why I love the watch brand Aries Gold. In fact, if you have a tight budget of about 100 USD, I sincerely believe that Aries Gold is probably one of the best brands that you can get for under or just about 100 USD. And no, in case you guys are wondering, this isn't a sponsored article. Aries Gold did provide some of these watches, specifically these 3, for the purposes of this video as well as article. But as mentioned in the video description and the video title, I'll be giving away these 3 watches. So if you want to stand a chance to win some watches, do stick around for that. The details will be mentioned at the end of the video. So although they didn't pay me a dime to do this video, or even for the watches in return, the inspiration for this video came from me seeing so many of my peers persisting in buying fashion watches from the likes of Movement, Fossil, or Vincero. So they usually spend like 100 USD that I know of on like a Movement watch or Fossil watch, and my peers tend to tell me it's because they're cheap and it looks good. Well, I'm doing this video to tell you, even if you have a tight budget, you do not have to settle for basically a piece of crap, right? As I'm about to show you, you can get a proper mechanical timepiece with sapphire crystal, warranty, a reliable Japanese movement and all for just about 100 USD. So without further ado, I'll share with you 5 reasons why I believe that Aries Gold is one of the best watch brands at this 100 USD price point. So number 1, in case you guys didn't know, Aries Gold is actually a Singaporean watch brand. So Aries Gold was founded in 1970 by Singaporean watchmaker C.K. Wu. Before he founded the brand, he made a name for himself by offering watch personalization services. Thereafter, he used the money saved from offering said services to start Aries Gold. Today, Aries Gold remains a family-run business, with CK's son Elijah and James running the day-to-day operations of the brand. In addition, Aries Gold watches are designed, prototyped, and assembled in Singapore. Although they do have a significant international presence, their watches are in over 15 countries. So even though there are no shortage of local watch brands, I've covered a fair few on my channel, most Singaporean micro brands tend to outsource their production to Shenzhen, China. There's no shame in that, even Swiss brands outsource some of their components to China, but it makes the fact that Aries Gold own their local supply chain even more special. When you purchase an Aries Gold watch, you are supporting a team of local designers, watchmakers, entrepreneurs, not some factory in China. So to borrow a phrase from one of my favorite local politicians, knowledge of that fact warms the cockles of my heart. So yeah, the number 1 reason is because Aries Gold is a local brand. Number 2, and perhaps the most compelling reason, Aries Gold actually features terrific specifications for the price. So perhaps I'll just use the La Oro as an example. So on most of Aries Gold's watches, even at the 100 USD price point, they use sapphire crystal, which is practically scratch proof, and of course much more durable than the mineral crystal you will find on your Daniel Wellingtons, your Movements, or your Fossil watches. They also feature a reliable, Miyota or Seiko movement. In this case, in this La Oro watch, it uses a Seiko NH35 movement. So there's a workhorse movement that is much better than perhaps a cheap Chinese movement found on your AliExpress watches. So yeah, so again, I find it quite laudable that 100 USD watch features sapphire crystal, features the automatic Japanese movement, and on this comes with a nice leather strap as well. At about 100 USD, I don't think you can find any other brand that features said specifications. If you are not into mechanical watches, this is my personal Aries Gold watch. It's a Jotter. It features a mecha-quartz movement with a big date at the top, as you guys can see. So a mecha-quartz movement has the functionality of a mechanical chronograph. So you can see the chronograph hand sweeping instead of ticking, sweeping like you would find on a true mechanical chronograph. But it has the convenience and of course affordability of quartz as well. So let me just pause and reset. If you like such mecha-quartz movement in a typical watch, I've seen micro brands sell mecha-quartz watches for about 300 to about 500 USD even. So this Aries Gold Jotter with a mecha-quartz movement with a big date window at the top, again costs only 100 USD. To me, that's a steal. So whether or not you want a mecha-quartz movement, chronograph movement, or you want a reliable automatic Seiko movement, I think Aries Gold offer terrific specifications for the price. In addition, there's even free international shipping. So if you're overseas, you don't even have to worry about shipping costs, which can be quite hefty given these current COVID times. Now, the third reason why I love Aries Gold is because they have a wide variety of design. So let me just show you a few. The first watch I have here is called the 9022. It's a very generic name, but again, at this price point, whatever, right? So this is sort of like your quintessential dress watch. But you get some very nice design features. You get, applied indices. You get, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but you can actually see a guilloche pattern there for the center dial. And again, there's a day and date window. Of course, it comes on a black leather strap. So let me just give you a quick wrist shot of that. So here you have the Aries Gold 9024 watch. Again, a very nice dress watch, with your alpha hands, applied indices, day-date indicator, and a polished case. So this watch even features, like I mentioned, a guilloche pattern on the dial. So which is rarely seen, of course, at this 100 USD price point. Paired on this black leather strap, I think it's a great entry-level dress watch. So if you're looking for something more formal, you can get this at, again, 100 USD. So the next watch that I'll be featuring that they sent me is this. So this is the Aries Gold Inspira 9022. So this is perhaps the more versatile everyday watch. Again, it features a guilloche pattern, and applied indices, although the day and date indicator has been swapped out for an open heart at 7 o'clock, as you guys can see there beating away. So yeah, if you're looking for a more versatile watch, this will do the trick. Even though it shares again similar dial design to the 9024 that I just shared with you, this is perhaps I would say even a bit dressier in a sense. You have the sword hands swapped out for polished dolphin hands, and again, seeing the open heart window reminds you that you're wearing a mechanical watch. Again, at this price point, 100 USD, most of the watches that you buy are probably quartz. So this is definitely something different. There you go. If you were looking for a one watch collection, you want a watch that can do everything, sports, dress, whatever, this Inspira 9022 should do the trick. Again, very nice. Next, of course, we have the La Oro 9026 that I showed you briefly earlier. If you are a fan of a more minimalist aesthetic, as the camera focus a while, you can see that the La Oro features a very minimalist aesthetic, but again, it's not boring, right? I understand that a lot of people love minimalist watches. The popularity of brands such as Daniel Wellington or Movement serve as testament to that. However, the issue with minimalist watches is that they often look generic. Here, the La Oro doesn't fall into that same trap. With its unique sunburst brown dial. There are a couple of other colorways, but I personally prefer this brown dial option the best because look at it, it's pretty unique. There's a sunburst texture to it that reminds me of coffee, and you also get applied baton indices. So it's a very nice and clean and minimalist look, but one that doesn't come across as boring by any means. If you're into a more minimalist aesthetic, you like the design language of Daniel Wellington of Movement, consider this instead. It shares a lot of the same minimalist design principles, but with a sapphire crystal and a Seiko movement to back it up. So this is style, but also substance. Alright, last but not least is actually my personal Aries Gold watch. That is the Jotter right here. So actually it came originally on a metal bracelet. I swapped it out for this nice handmade leather NATO from Cozy Handmade, which is a local leather crafter. Shout out to them. So for those with sportier taste, there's this Aries Gold Jotter 708. It's a fully skater-nice, racing-inspired chronograph that will definitely be a conversation starter on the wrist. So this is a watch that will definitely be at home, with a leather jacket or track suit. Visually, the dial reminds me of that Hoyer Carrera, Hoyer 02. And I mean that in a good way, not in like its homage way, but in the sense that it shares the similar sense of depth and complexity. So if you're a fan of avant-garde design, you want something that's more striking, more out there, you will definitely love the striking aesthetic of this one. Again, I actually did a full in-depth review of this, a written review of this. So if you would like to know more about this watch, you can simply Google for the watch review. Just see it if you Google Aries Gold Jotter review. Very nice watch. So yeah, so the above 4 watches are just some of the watches that I have from Aries Gold. As you can see, they span a wide range of designs for different occasions and tastes. There should be something for everyone. If I'm not mistaken, they're coming out with a dive watch as well. That should be coming out soon. So yeah, there's a wide variety of designs that, definitely there'll be a design for you, is what I'm trying to say. So the variety of design is the third reason why I love Aries Gold as a brand. Now the fourth reason is because Aries Gold, despite the low price point, has fairly reliable support and warranty claim. So when purchasing a mechanical watch, or any mechanical product for that matter, support is important, right? Unlike the plethora of macro brands that seem to pop up every day, Aries Gold has been in operations for 50 years, at 2020. So you can be assured that the brand won't close down anytime soon. If you're in Singapore, Aries Gold, which is under the H2 Hub brand now, has over 10 retail outlets locally to which you can simply bring your watch to if you encounter any issues. If you reside overseas, you can simply mail the watch back to Aries Gold, although, of course, during these COVID times, the process will take a bit longer. Warranty is a respectable 2 years for watches with mechanical movements, which is the same duration as a larger luxury brands such as Bang & Ross, Franck Muller, and Longines. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that you can purchase an Aries Gold watch with a peace of mind. The same can't be said if you buy, a cheap automatic watch from AliExpress. Good luck trying to claim warranty or finding any after sales support if you could run into issues with a cheap AliExpress watch. To be honest, I find the support and after sales service of Aries Gold pretty impressive, especially considering that Aries Gold, like I mentioned, the 4 watches you see here, they cost only $100 each. At that price point, I don't think you can beat Aries Gold in terms of support, after sales support. Now, the last thing that I love about Aries Gold is that the fact that you can actually personalize your watch. As the icing on the cake, customers can choose to have their Aries Gold watches personalized. If your watch has a solid case back, as my personal jotter does, let me just remove the strap and show it to you. If your watch has if the Aries Gold watch that you want to purchase has a solid case back, like mine does, you can engrave text of your choice on the case back for just an additional $5 after the promo code, which I'll mention later. So as you can see here, I engraved the words "never quit" as a reminder to myself to never give up. If the watch you're purchasing has like a exhibition case back, as we see here on the La Oro again, you can still opt for text. It will be slightly more at just $10. You can even have a custom image imprinted for $15. So again, like I mentioned earlier on in the video, Aries Gold started out, the founder of Aries Gold started out offering watch personalization services, right? So I find it heartwarming that, more than half a century later, personalization still remains an important tenet of the brand. If you want to give, Aries Gold watch as a gift, or, as a Valentine's Day gift, or even as something to commemorate an event, I think, the personalization makes for a great touch. I've seen people having images of their deceased pets printed on the case back, people having the initials of their loved ones engraved as a birthday or Valentine's Day gift, or simply having words that resonate with them engraved, like I did here with my jotter. It's a great service that I wish more watch brands will adopt, as it makes the watches, more meaningful and personal. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Aries Gold is very much a mass market brand. Don't get me wrong. For that reason, the brand is often not held in high regard, I would say, by local watch enthusiasts. If you're a watch collector, with your Rolexes, your Hublot, your Omegas, then Aries Gold is not for you, and it will do nothing for you, in my opinion. Instead, where Aries Gold shine is in the affordable price segment, right? If you're a broke college kid, if you're a fresh grad, if you're a working adult, or you're simply someone that don't spend a lot of money on a watch, again, if your budget is only around $100 mark, then Aries Gold is for you. So a lot of people spending more than 100 or 200 Singapore dollars on a watch, or about $100 on a watch, is ridiculous for something that just tell time. I understand that, because I feel the same way about sneakers. I will never spend more than $100 on a pair of sneakers, for example. I'll conclude by saying this. I genuinely don't believe that you can beat the value of Aries Gold watches, especially at a $100 price point. If you only have $100 to spend, I think that Aries Gold watches, are your best bet. Look at it. I really enjoy my jotter, by the way. Now, I'm pleased to announce that Aries Gold has kindly provided these 3 watches for me to give away. So I'll actually be running 3 different giveaway contests on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you would like to win the Aries Gold 9024, which is this dress watch here, if you would like to win this, do join the Facebook giveaway. There'll be a link in the description below, of course. I'll be giving this out to one lucky winner on Facebook. If you fancy this, which is the everyday versatile watch on the bracelet with open heart, the Inspiria 9022, I'll be giving this away on Instagram. If you want this watch, join the Instagram giveaway. Again, the link should be in the description below. And if you fancy this La Oro 9026, I'll be giving this away here on YouTube. So if you want to win this watch, you can simply like this video, share this video, and comment that you have done so. Of course, like and subscribe to Aries Gold YouTube channel as well. Alternatively, if all 3 watches are to your liking, you can enter all 3 giveaways, for a shot at all 3. Yeah. Again, a huge thank you to Aries Gold for making this generous giveaway possible. It's tough times right now, and I hope these 3 watches will make 3 lucky winners very happy. And last but not least, you can use the promo code Shiok for a whopping 50% off all Aries Gold watches on your online website. I repeat, you can use the promo code Shiok for a whopping 50%, 50 not 15, 50% off all watches from Aries Gold online. After the promo code, all the watches that I've shown you today can be had for just $100 or even slightly under in certain scenarios. And again, at $100 price point, honestly, for the variety of design, for the support, for the specifications, I don't think you can do better. Needless to say, I think these are great alternatives to your fashion watches or your cheap AliExpress Chinese mechanical watches. And alright, that's it for me for today. I just want to share about a local brand that I believe very much in, that I love a lot. And I think this Aries Gold is a great starter brand for someone that's only have a limited amount of money to spend on a watch. If you like this video, do consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, there'll be a video out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Until then, please take part in the giveaway if you want a chance at winning the watches. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care and ciao.